Hi everybody, in this module we are going to be talking about specifically how to keep her feminine when in a relationship. Now notice there's only 5 slides to this, and the thing is I see a lot of info courses. There's a lot of people that they think the more information they can just throw down people's throats, the more value it has. It doesn't work like that. If there's something like this that I can cover in 5 slides, I'm just going to cover it in 5 slides and be done with them. Now, keeping her feminine in a relationship, it's really easy. The only way to do it is to realize that the purpose must always come before her. And I've mentioned this 100 times. If you work 45 hours a week when you're single, if you're in a relationship, work 55, and etc. That's it. That's all you have to do, is stay on your grind and not put her at the center of your universe, because you got to show her that you're a man on a mission. Just like she should be showing you that she's a soft, sweet woman that is good quality. Vice versa. Now here's what you got to look out for. Remember this, your commitment to one woman is the ultimate validation. Okay, the ultimate validation, fellas, is essentially marriage. That just shows the woman like, hey, this guy loves me so much, he's willing to get down on a knee and buy a $10,000 diamond ring and propose to my ass. That does not make her wet. It does give her the ultimate validation, though. You know, everybody wants a relationship. That's fine. What you have to realize, though, is that committing to one woman does not necessarily raise her attraction for you. So here's the thing. When you do commit, it is damn near close to the ultimate validation. If she's your girlfriend, that's essentially saying, hey, I like you better than all the other women, and I'm willing not to look anymore. And this is really hard for a lot of guys, because since the uncertainty is no longer there with her, she knows like she has you and you have her, you need a way to still keep her hooked and engaged and brainwashed into you. How do you do that? You do this by not going weak for what's between her legs. If you start having sex with her, most guys go weak and turn into an emotional butterfly, wondering where she's doing, or excuse me, where she's going, what she's doing, how long she's working for, where she is every minute of the hour. As long as the pussy holds no power over you and you can carry out with your day and you cannot see her for 4, 5, 6 hours just for the hell of it, and you don't have to text her, and you basically just got to keep her being the one hooked on you. She's in constant pursuit. If she's in constant pursuit, she's at the feminine position. Okay, she needs to be locking down her man, fighting for her man's time. That's it. Just don't go weak for the pussy. So you got to realize, I have dumped women before, and they've broken down bawling. And every time I ask why they're crying, what's going on? Why is this so tough for you? That's what I say to them, just stone cold. It's for the same reasons. They always say, because of your drive. And I'm not saying this to sound like some arrogant prick saying, oh, I can dump women and they cry for me. I'm being for real with you. Every single woman says it's because I see how driven you are, your drive. And the thing is this really just pulls at her hypergamy. Okay, hypergamy says that they want the best mate that is the strongest and has the most potential. Well, if she sees me working on my business 24/7 nonstop, and I don't necessarily care a whole hell of a lot about her if I'm on my purpose, essentially what that's saying is that means that my ambition is number one. And guess what? Ambition is the number one most attractive thing to a woman. That's it. Attraction is number one. Masculine drive and ambition shows so much potential that her hypergamy inside, her biological instinct, is screaming at her 24/7 to lock him down. Do whatever you can to lock down this man. She'll do anything. She'll suck your dick 5 times a day. She will be on her hands and knees begging for you. Like, I've seen it all. There's a point where women will just flat out do whatever they can to try to lock him down. And this is why. You gotta be driven. You can't be procrastinating. You can't be a bitch. Get on your shit. That's key. So she needs to still be pursuing you 24/7 even when you're dating. That's the key. It's her job to try to get some of your time each week, and I just want you guys to never be won over too easy. As long as you don't go weak for the pussy, you should be fine. The second you go weak for it and you start to make all this time and pay for all these dates and, put her before the gym or your purpose or your career, that's when she's going to flee. I'm telling you, I've seen it. That's when she's going to flee. That's how you keep her feminine even when dating. Do not let sex control it. You got to hold her to a higher standard and constantly make her qualify to you every step of the way.